As you know, the hearing today was to see if they were going to lift the gag order, and Judge Hippler has lifted the gag order. But he did say that lifting the gag order would not automatically unseal court documents. Those would be made public in batches upon review by him. He said he would go in reverse chronological order, starting with documents he was most familiar with and moving back in time. It could be weeks or months before we actually start to see court documents. As far as attorneys, prosecutors, and law enforcement, they are now free to talk about the case. So we may start to hear things through the media or interviews. Judge Hippler also said that although Kohberger's plea deal requires him to waive his right to appeal, that doesn't mean he doesn't have a right to appeal under the U.S. Supreme Court's decision in Garza versus Idaho. He said, I recognize the plea agreement includes a waiver of the right to appeal, but as the parties probably know, the U.S. Supreme Court in Garza versus Idaho has indicated the fact that a defendant waives the right to appeal doesn't mean they don't have the right to appeal. And so it may affect the outcome of that appeal, and it may affect the underlying case and the plea agreement. As my friend Heinze explained to me, he still can appeal, but it's not going to be as easy. And let's be real, what judge is going to let this man out? I don't see that happening. July 23rd is still set for sentencing, and if families decide to do impact statements, that will be done that day as well. I've heard that there's a couple families that already said they're not doing impact statements, so guess we'll find out on the 23rd.